through the air. You love to see it. Phoenix Gaming and VTF look like they're going to get into an engagement over this one compound. They're both trying to go for it, man. He gets the knock early. That's onto Greeny. And already a rough start for Phoenix Gaming as Man will grab another one. That's Hongbo ditched down on the ground. It's a disaster here for Phoenix Gaming. But at the very least, they're able to trade one back onto Man. RDK Boss can't help out too much there.
I mean, Victim from the Future are the ones who were aggressing here. I mean, they lost entry fragger earlier on in this game, unintended, but then they were looking for these fights and exchanges with Phoenix Gaming. Dr. Logi was flashed, but it's not going to do much else other than that. Teddy will get the elimination onto Push as RDK has the angle onto Dr. Logi. They've got the numbers too here over him. They're pushing. And with the high ground with Teddy, there's nothing that Dr. Logi is going to be able to do. Phoenix Gaming go out in last place here.
It goes north, whether it goes south, whether it goes central. And the fighting really is going on the outskirts, on the edge. As you can see, it's DxG running into Atletico. This is up to the northern side of the circle. It's definitely going the way of DxG at the moment as Tony gets that initial knock. Lynxy looking to trade back, won't really find it. But I think Q Confirm are going to be quite happy to be seeing all of these fights happening on the extremities of the circle.
Can I just say, Cozzy actually hadn't been eliminated. He's still either bleeding out or just got revived. He only just got picked back up. In saying that, now they've just lost Grumps to Levi's from Divine Esports. DxG had pushed down La Bentita onto the compound of Atletico, kind of sneaking up on them. It was made in Thailand, not inside of the circle. Need to move forward, but they got Cerberus and Q confirmed, as I mentioned. Now, Division X Gaming want to take the closer fight. They want to elect to push over to the road, take on the fight against Buriram United. Golden Cat have got eyes on this. They're going to help third party, really helping Division X Gaming more so than Buriram. They have to go prone for Addy and God Meow. The blue, though, is now at their back, and the time to move is here. Unfortunately for both of these two teams on your screen, I don't sense they're going to live for much longer.
No, God Meow has gone down. That's to Maximus, finished off by Nikki. Pretty critical points on the board there for Divine, who are still within the race. Division X Gaming, if they get in that bowl, might be okay for now, but they'll have to keep pushing on forward, and so too will Golden Cat. This is where Q Confirm really need to show that they're able to win this tournament from here. If they're able to hold off Golden Cat, clean these points up, and then sweep the rest of this game, they're in with a chance.
Bad performance. For the time being, they are in first place on 120 points. And I do dare to say to you guys watching at home, keep your eye on that live ranking to the left-hand side of your screen, because I sense it is going to be going up and down. Made in Thailand have made their move right onto JS's building here against Golden Cat and Q confirmed. JS is going to get the knockdown onto Homeboy, but he can't find much else. Minoru is 1 HP. 1 health left. He does get knocked immediately, though, by Tonkay. Golden Cat responding very well to this, considering it's actually QC that are now taking the fight with Division X Gaming. They've spread the load. One will take the left, one will take the right, and they're both seeming to win this fight. Division X Gaming are eliminated in 7th.
Bunch of the pack. That is the important thing to take away. Cerberus Esports still hanging around as well, and I'd say for the teams towards the top of the standings that are vying off with Made in Thailand, they'd really be gunning for a Cerberus victory from here. That'll take the majority of those points away, but Duckmans, he's gotten behind them. Smell does go down, but hey, Saki at least able to trade on down. Minoru won't be able to do too much as he's finished off by Levi's crossing the road.
Pickup truck, it's time to send it forward. The knockdown on the 74R1, they can take this ridge as well. The right-hand side, the spray from Levi's. It is enough to at least cause Heisaki to explode.
He is under fire from not one angle, but two, and I think that'll be the end of that. DxG do fall in 3rd place. Divine getting themselves another point on the board, and Cerberus a 2-on-4 for them. Well, now the table's certainly turned. Now this starts to look a little bit more doable and easy for Divine. Basil, however, throws a spanner in the works. Namc comes in for the trade, and he might just get both, which he does.
AK throws a nade up, 39 damage. The flash, but then followed up from that. What is going to be next? Entry fragger was flash, but not the 2 up already. Will they find any more in this exchange as DxG roll up?
And now there's no question as to where those remaining VTF players are, but such a big crossfire for VTF to play with. The flashes go in. DxG still not electing to push, and Tony, he's got an entry fragger. That is, in fact, the entry frag that DxG are going to be looking for, as Tony will push into this smoke tunnel. Teddy hiding in the corner. How much damage can he do as there's 3 players waiting? He jumps out the window, falls to his death, and
Noaks flush him out. So they collapse onto him. Nikki, though, good position. He's able to get Subang, the flush. Gets the kill, which will matter, especially if he's not going to be able to get much more from this position. I don't think he will. The smokes will come out. Saki's going to go for the push, but that smoke does start to plume, covering Nicky's position for the time being. I don't think Nicky realizes, though, that Saki is going to
first side of the circle, so they might just have time to be able to get that res, but it'll be a rough run in because Creatori definitely keeping an eye on this side of the circle. They've heard a lot of those shots coming through, and NAMC is going to keep their attention in that direction as well. Do end up losing Svit to the zone. Jarman alone, IQ 500 trying to play spoiler here for Cerberus. We're looking to see these teams head into the top 8. 2 teams remain before we get into the placement points.
Go get him, Creatori Esports. I'm on the bandwagon, Jordan. I don't care.
Cross, Edie looks to try and push aggressively here, but that might not necessarily be the play. Greeny continues to peek around the corner. We did just see Day Trade Gaming go down in 9th place as well, so we are into the placements. And Edie on 11 HP, surely not able to survive here. Greeny just wraps around the side of that tree and finishes him off.
You'd think that Lynxian Flood will be able to clean up onto Golden Cat. They will. Maximus will be eliminated. DxG actually picked up another kill for Fury Gaming too, who are out to the east. And Greeny being the 5th and final piece of this pie for Phoenix Gaming. They are your 5 teams. Unfortunately for Extreme, SaPauu with the angle behind him catches him off guard. 2 kills for Division.
Kicking in his boots at the moment. Division X Gaming could lose a critical player in this engagement, but Flood, he will fall. SaPauu finishes it off. We are now into that 4-on-3. Jowman being the difference maker here for Division X Gaming has put Creatori on the back foot with that kill that he got earlier on in the piece. However, IQ 500 with a knockdown onto SaPauu. Maybe there's a chance for Creatori.
There was a 4-3 advantage to Division X Gaming. Now it's a 3-2 advantage. Long K is going to be knocked down from a long way by Reality. IQ 500 heals up inside of the smoke. And 3 up, never mind, now it's 2. Fergus is able to get Reality as he just launched that Molotov. A lot of smokes on the battlefield here. A lot of them, though, are dissipating. Fergus is out of the open now. Castell, just laying your shots, you get the win. And the last place, Creatori Esports.
With that smoke grenade going down. Oh, what is going on? He's gone into the water. Poochills, that's not where you want to be driving at all. It is not a boat. His teammate's far too far away to help on out.
Grumps? Where are you going? 7401's going to say hello, but he also wants to say goodbye as quickly as possible. With the 2 times up close, he'll get the knockdown. Didn't even take really much damage from Grumps at all.
They might get some free shots onto Saki. Oh, this is going to be free, surely. Look at that. You couldn't ask for a better situation here. Ferox to miss a few of the shots initially, but Sweet Soul gets the knock onto Saki. And now it's all on the Subang trying to salvage the situation. Sweet Soul does go down.
Additional point. Over to Nicky from Divine Esports, though. Nikus took some shots. I believe it was Nikus. He's going to have to continue to take some shots here. Nicky, very, very close. Pushes over that ridge line. Nikus and Kozi with a bit of help.
Nikus
third party. Yeah, that's going to help out. And while Ferox are going to win that fight. Phase 4, no surprise. Although the city is still in, a south shift would be huge. If it goes north
back, we'll turn our attention back to Buriram and Divine, who are going to get themselves into a little bit of a fight here. That's not what you want to be seeing for either of these 2 teams. This smoke fades away. Is probably dead meat. NAMC could cause problems for Buriram, though, and he does. It's Nordra to go down.
I mean, you're almost right. He could cause problems. But most importantly, Buriram, Division X, and Golden Cat are all going to be able to catch up to QC. The rest are going to stay put. Division X Gaming, no kills yet, Jordan, but this is where they're going to have to find some. As that shot out of the gate within the first 5 games, and then slowed down, stayed with it, but then slowed down a bit more to eventually get to this point where they're sitting in 7th position. They are 30,
though, somehow do manage to get across the road. So that is objective 1.
Hanoi. As they continue to push on his location, you get rid of him, and then it's only 3 left for Golden Cat. Tanoi, though, is able to get NBK. That's disaster for Division X. That's not what they needed.
Well, it's a 2-on-2-on-2.
Ronin's knocked down, now flossed by Flash as Day Trade are going to be eliminated by Long K. Division X, definitely you think now going to be that first place position. SaPauu versus DxG in a 1 versus 1. DxG gets the headshot knocked down.
He's looking for nades. He's looking for nades.
Nades, flashes, whatever you can find. Any sort of utility. Now he's in a 1 versus 2. SaPaU's going to go for the heal while Long K pushed up. He at least made some noise. DxG's not sure where he is. He keeps peeking left side, right side. Now sees him from above. Oh, nice turnaround though. One will be the final game. Divine Esports. Oh, Turtle has just been run over by Ronan. He never saw it coming. Ronan gets out of the buggy. Can he get the NMC? No, he can't. Ronan only gets 1. NMC stays alive, but he's got the rest of Fury joining his area. NMC gets inside. Inside will get the immediate knock. No, actually, that's Creatori Esports. We're looking at Cerberus Esports. Close enough, but Division X do find a kill. And every point that they get, Jordan, that's going to be super impactful. Probably feel like they've been sort of done this way the entire tournament. Let's do it to them. They're going to go maybe for a run over, a bit of style. Waikikamuka just misses. Levi's.
Let's go!
Oh no, the second one misses too! Levi's gets Waikikamuka. Unfortunately, Ronan have got a massive ask going into the final game. They've got nothing from this game. 13th position. I don't even think they found a single kill. Jay is knocked down. Q confirmed aren't going to be in a better position. This is so good for Division X Gaming. They can further increase the lead that they currently have. They might be able to rest easy going into the last game if they come away with a big win. Down below, not the position, just 3 remaining. Buriram, Archangel Predator, and Division X. Of course, a reminder, we do have 1 game to go after this, but it's still
between those guys or first into the next game. God me out. We'll push on forward. There goes Kush. Absolutely. Not a fun situation to be going into the final game in, I am sure. Let's see what Phoenix Gaming can do. Potentially to play spoiler for Buriram.
What are they doing?
Canaxi, he's surely dead. He's got no HP at all. Dr. Logi, just fire! He does eventually. And Golden Cat gets eliminated in the meanwhile. Buriram might also be suffering that same fate shortly, although Podiko does appear to have bailed them out with those shots coming on in. Phoenix Gaming do get Buriram, but got to say that as well for Archangel Predator. Here's some potential damage. Fergus, 1 more point on the board. It's Long K that gets the kill onto Métis, but it doesn't really matter as far as they're concerned. As long as it's someone on that Division X Gaming side that's getting the kills, that's all they need.
Grumps.
What? Stop the landing.
God. I think Grumps has had enough of things so far in the way that I guess it's gone for Ferox. He's just completely sent it to the middle. This, though, going into the final game, there's still so much to play for. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Archangel Predator, they need to do this.
Killer and Mad Dog are just going to send it. Long K there with an immediate knockdown onto Killer. In fact, Carbs is there as well. He gets knocked out too. Not only are you dying, but you're feeding points to the lobby leaders. Division X Gaming, the nade towards SaPauu. He gets lit up. There's a third party from Cerberus, and they will be eliminated. Division X in
Maker right now for his team in a duel with 74L1. Get some damage across. Basil's gotten the knock. That's an opening here for Cerberus, but then he goes wandering. He's out in the open. There's no chance for him. Tony will just spray it down.
Tony holding them off from the high ground. The nade landing onto Haisaki. 74R1 peaks right side. Smell's going to at least get the trade back because 74R1 pushed up. Tony's still that.
Smell spots Tony. Has to hit these shots. Tony doesn't quite manage to. 1-on-1 now, Xenox, and it's up to Smell against his old team, Anquan, in the 1-on-1. But I think Anquan actually now has the advantage of positioning. Smell might have to move away from the rock. He does, and it's going to be Anquan to finish things off.
For Atletico, more time for them to gel together as a team. I'm sure will benefit them greatly. It just didn't quite click early on, as early as they would have liked, and that's okay. That's as expected. So he finds a knockdown with Métis. That one falls short of Puchil's, but Atletico very unlikely to push further past day trade here.
Yeah, definitely looking like day trade.
They have kept out of everything. They have been hiding. No one has gone and found them. No one really hot dropped them either. They've got 0 kills, but now they've had a knockdown onto Nuordra. If you're Buriram United Esports and you want to win this tournament, don't even worry about Nuordra. Just sprint and drive as fast as you can over towards Division X. Try and wipe them out. It's the only chance they've really got. They can't pull up and go for the save, and yet you also don't want to pull away and allow Division X to stay alive. You've got to take it to them, but they're so far away. The shots are landing. Canaxi's going to be knocked down. NBK, Division X Gaming taking out their final contestant here. Canaxi's gone. Buriram down to 2. It's all over. Division X Gaming are going to win the PCS Charity Showdown for APAC. No idea. Even right up until they won it, they still weren't sure of that amazing comeback win. So Division X are probably aware of the fact that they've done enough, but they just want to make sure that they do as best as they can to finish it off. They push on to Venotica. NBK is going to be knocked down. Novelties from here.
Yeah, SaPauu did sit at the back, and he actually eliminates Venotica. It really depends on your mentality, right? Because it'll be more crushing if you got that close, but yet that so far.
Maybe they jump above the IC.
I don't think they're updating, by the way. I've just been watching. I don't think they're updating live.
So I think it's like whoever wins this gets an extra 10 points. Yeah. But it looks like Golden Cat are going to take out Victim from the Future. Man in a 1 versus 3. The final moments for PCS APAC is upon us. Golden Cat looking to jump above into the top 6 to finish it off. Victim from the Future, we're looking for their first chicken dinner and for the first one for Indonesia. Not going to happen. It is